With the launch of Overwatch 2, it's time for this year's edition of Grandmaster Genji drills, so let's get right into it. If you are a new player and you want to learn Genji, I highly recommend joining some Arena lobbies for many reasons. Not only is it focused practice, which will help you improve faster than simply playing normal matches, but it will also be very useful in learning a lot of the basics of the heroes in the game, such as their skills, damage, hitbox, etc. When you feel more confident, you might want to search for Tryhard FFA lobbies instead to go against better players, helping you get used to the pressure to perform in duels. Now let's make our own workshops. To make a custom game, head to the Game Browser tab and select Create. From there, go into the settings, press Import Code right below Summary, type the code for the desired workshop, and you're ready to go. For this one specifically, change your cooldowns to a low value, otherwise Genji's combos will break. VAXTA has been my go-to warm-up lately. You have a variety of different bots moving around with customizable strafe patterns, as well as speed and damage modifiers to play around with. Just look at the orbs and press interact to toggle them on or off. Workshop creators love the interact key for orbs, so we'll see more of that later. I simply go around the area trying to execute fast kills, but you can also try some long range poking into dash combos, as well as testing your reflexes against cooldowns, such as sleep darts. If you feel fancy, try to go for Echo or Pharah without using multiple dashes. Anti-air practice is super fun and surprisingly useful given the correct circumstance. And speaking of which, you can also use AJERA for this, as it has a more realistic Pharah Mercy combo, Mercy and Nana damage boost options, and instant ult by pressing crouch plus interact. Keep in mind that with Mercy following you, killing Pharah through Mercy Pocket is as hard as bursting enemies inside Transcendence healing. The next code is the most versatile of the bunch, XQA5B. 400% damage is great to practice dashing, be it 180s or chaining together smaller flicks around the map, which are great to test your spatial awareness, reflexes and planning skills. You can practice with 100% damage, but I prefer nano values at 150% since it makes the flow of the drills easier to maintain by providing better breakpoints, as well as being something you will inevitably have less practice with when compared to your base kit, as it is Genji's default state. I like to try and improve my actions per minute with dash combos, refraining from using melee to avoid its lockout timer from doing other actions. Going too fast will prevent you from shooting at the right time, so try to reach a good rhythm when waiting to dash again, to push yourself without making the drill feel clunky. These are just some of the things you can do with this workshop, so be creative and practice what you think is most important, be it dry blading, nano blading, doing 180 dash combos, you name it. Just remember that speed is only good as long as you can keep your accuracy high. It's time for the obligatory DMGRE section. Even though I have personally started getting tired of this one, it's still one of the best ways to practice blading. At the time of recording, the overlay text on workshops was broken, but this has since been fixed. Same as before, I like to go with nano boost values and just dash around the arena to warm up and then attempt a 9k blade sequence to challenge myself. Because all the bots stand still and respawn in the same place, I like to do something unique to this map, which is giving enemies Transcendence healing by pressing crouch plus melee to practice swing into dash animation cancels for a very quick burst of damage, a really useful technique to ignore certain healing sources and speed up your next swing. Let's finish things off with a challenge. 9kg DM is a really hard blade challenge with 5 stages, kill all the bots in a single ult and move on to the next level. It's important to know that ulting stops supports from getting healed by their passive, so whenever you reset, which you can do manually by pressing interact, pull out blade fast so all the breakpoints line up. If you let them break by waiting too much, all you need to do to reset all HP pools to their correct amount is to ult then reset.
Each journey has its triumph.